Do you want to be able to afford the best players and open the best packs in FC24? Go to u7buy.com to buy your EAFC24 coins. It's more economic than buying FC points and just as reliable. They already offer some of the best prices out there, but you can get an additional 6% off using promo code Eli at checkout.
What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. I have FUT Champ Tactics for you guys today. It's going to be my complete setup, what I'm going to be using from the beginning, when I'm losing, trying to hold out a lead, and all out gun-ho, like trying to win the Super Bowl, you know. As you can tell, I just went 10-0 on qualifiers real quick. I'll open up those packs in a little bit. I want to go over the tactics with you guys first. Where is my club so I can show you? By the way, while I'm waiting to go into the club, if people are posting tactics and they're not giving you actual either A, gameplay, or 2 results with 20 and O's, 10 and O's, rank 1, rank 2, rank 3, why are you guys listening to them? I'm just saying there's too many copy and paste people out here. Alright, this was the team that I used, literally just as is. A little Arsenal past and present. Got to evo up a few more players, but whenever I get the chance to. Alright, so these are the actual tactics that I'm going to be using. My go-to formation this week will be the 4-3-3 fourth variation. This is probably my favorite 4-3-3. Yeah, this one has to be my favorite 4-3-3 next to the 4-3-3 fifth variation. I just like the cam. I love the cam in this formation, and I like the center mids more than the CDMs. It just makes it more attacking. It's just a more attacking variation of the 4-2-3-1. That's why I'm using it, and it's very, very good. This formation is very good to counter this formation, the 4-3-2-1, and to counter the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow, because that's what everybody's playing right now, or as of when I was playing qualifiers and division rivals, that's what like 70 to 80% of the people are playing right now. So I'm trying to counter those formations, right? So the way I'm going to counter them is with the 4-3-3 fourth variation. Now there is some instances some people are playing 5 at the back, so if they are playing 5 at the back, I will switch to the 5-2-1-2, or if I'm losing the game, I will switch to the 5-2-1-2. Either or. Closing off the game, I will go into the 5-2-2-1. This is the Bayern Leverkusen tactic. I will go into that. And when I'm losing, I need to press my opponent and I need to score some goals. I need to score a home run, a touchdown to win the game. I will switch to this 4-4-2 constant press formation. All right. So my go-to formation will be the 4-3-3 fourth variation. If you guys don't like this formation, or you just don't get along with this formation, then you can just go into my channel and replace it with either this formation, the 4-2-3-1, the 4-2-3-1-2. Almost all of them are still up to date besides the depth. The depth, you just have to change it just a tad bit. Kind of copy what I'm about to say right now. On the depth wise, you can change it for those tactics, but I'm making more updated tactics on those. You just have to give me a little bit of time. So 4-2-3-1 or the 4-2-3-1-2 second variation. You can also do my 4-4-1-1. You can even do my 4-4-2 second variation, my go-to. That's what I was using last week, or the 4-4-2 or 4-2-2-2. Any of those formations or any of the 4-3-3s that I have in my channel, you can use those two as the go-to formation. If you don't like this 5-2-1-2 formation, this one right here, then feel free to switch it to. You can switch it to the 3-4-2-1 I posted a few days ago, like a week ago. A 3-5-2 that I posted a little while ago. You could also put this one, will be really good to replace the 4-3-3 fourth variation. You could also put this formation. This one's a really, really good formation. It's probably the best formation in the game right now, attacking wise. The 4-3-2-1, 4-3-1-2. Have it on my channel too. 4-1-2-1-2. I just recently posted that like a week ago. It's very, very overpowered. You can replace it with that. Yep, those are the main formations. And then these two, just copy them as is. The only one that I would suggest changing is this one. I'll tell you what to change in a little bit and what formation to change it to before I go on a long rant. Alright, let's get into the tactics. So 4-3-3 fourth variation, this is what I'm going to start off with. This is what I'm going to use pretty much the whole game unless I'm losing. Then I'll switch to the 5-2-1-2. Tactics are as follows: balance 37 width, 72 depth. If you're on old gen, up to width to 40 to 43. New gen 40 to 43. Old gen, keep it at 37. Old gen 72. New gen 71. If you're on old gen and you don't like the 72 depth for the auto press, or not the auto press, for auto presses on new gen, if you don't like your back line to go all the way inside your box and you want to be able to manually press a little bit more, then do 72 depth. But if you don't like it, then you can switch anywhere from 55 depth all the way up to 60 on old gen. New gen 60 to 65 if you don't like the 71 depth. I like 72, so I'm leaving it there. I like to manually press a lot if you see my gameplay. By the way, if you need any deep dive, if you need to see gameplay on how I use these formations, why I choose them, why I play certain players in certain positions, how to kind of customize it to your own liking, your own play style, then just go into my channel, search up this exact tactic, and I usually go into deep dives on all of them, like a complete guide from how to set it up, what players to go where, the instructions, how to play an actual gameplay. I show some actual footage. Sometimes I even show 2 games. So just go into my channel and you can look up all of that. I'm not going to go into that in this video. Build a play balance, chance creation, direct passing with 47. This is both consoles. Players in the box 6, corners and free kicks 1 and 1. Instructions, goalie, nothing, but you can put comes for cross, sweeper, keeper if you want on this formation. Both center backs stay back while attacking. Right back stay back overlap. Left back stay back overlap. Stay back so they don't go too forward, and overlap if they do go forward. With that direct passing tactic, they just give you an extra passing lane. And also, if you can do whipped crosses, that will help out a lot too. If you have a big striker, like for me, I have Henry. Sometimes I do those back post headers, and with I cross it from my fullback into the striker, and that's usually a goal. Just giving you a sneak peek. You have 2 center mids. One is a box-to-box center mid, so that's your left side. So he's stay back while attacking, cover center. And your CDM is going to be stay back while attacking and stay on the edge of the box, cover center. The biggest difference is that stay on the edge of the box, because this is your recycle type of player. So he's going to be A, your outlet player, B, your recycle player, C, your Trivela player, and D, the player, the destroyer that's going to stop the counter attacks. Cam is going to be default everything except get into box or cross, so he's going to be like a shadow striker behind your actual main striker, which your main striker is stay central, get in behind, stay forward, so he's going to be making those darting runs, getting in behind at all times, just pushing your opponent's backline back. So because he does make those runs a lot, you need to make sure you have a good passer of the ball right here to send him through balls at all times, so your striker can get it, score the goal, and there you go. So make sure you have a very fast, pacey striker that can finish, like a Eusebio, Mbappe, Dalglish, something like that. And then behind them, put like a Neymar, Messi, Odegaard, somebody that can actually pass the ball, that has like an incisive pass trait. That would be really nice right there. That's a perfect combination, just letting you know. Right wingers come back on defense, get into box for cross, and come short. Come back on defense, so you defend on a 4-4-1-1. Come short because they are wingers and you want them to kind of drop a little bit deeper. You don't want them to run away from you, because then there's too much space in between your right winger and your right back, for example. And then get into box for cross for those cutbacks, because cutbacks are a little bit overpowered. Left wingers, same exact thing. Come back on defense, come short, get into box for cross. Alright, that's it for that formation. Now my comeback formation, or if my opponent's playing with a 5 at the back, I'm going to match them. I'm going to play with the 5-2-1-2, just like a quick mirror matchup to see who's better, because it's kind of fun that way. Defensive style balance with 37. Again, new gen 40 to 43. Old gen 37 is a sweet spot. 70, this is going to be for both consoles. If you feel like it's too high up, then again, old gen, you can go anywhere from 55 to 60. New gen, I would suggest just staying at 60 to about 63. If not, I'll leave it at 70. I don't want to go any higher than that, because you only have 3 center backs when you are defending, and you can get counterattacked a lot. I get counterattacked a lot with the 4-3-2-1 when I'm playing this formation. It's very frustrating, so I have to drop it to 70. Build the play balance, direct passing with 40. Now when you are in game and you do want to make it a little bit more wide, then you could turn on the D-pad tactics, the up arrow and then the left arrow for the hug the sideline. I think it's the up arrow and the left arrow, or the up arrow and the right arrow for the hug the sideline. So it makes your fullbacks, so it makes these two basically hug the sideline, your left wing back and your right wing back. They just make them hug the sideline, and yeah, it just opens up your opponent's defense a lot. Players on box 6, corners and free kicks 1 and 1. And goalie on this one, I put comes across a sweeper keeper, because you have a back line of 3. Yes, it lines up in a back line of 5, but whenever you do get countered, you will only be defending with 3 center backs, because your right wing back and left wing back take a while for them to come back. So I want to make sure my keeper is always ready for a counterattack, or try to prevent those 1v1s whenever you do get through balled, because you will, because that's like the easiest way to score besides cutbacks. All center backs nothing. Right back balance overlap, and left back balance overlap. So balance, so they do go forward, they're not going to join the attack, they're not going to be bombing forward, but they are going to give you an outlet space, so just make sure to use them. They're just not going to run away from you, if that makes sense, as if you put join the attack, because if you put join the attack, it's almost like a getting behind instruction, and they run away from you a lot, and it's pretty annoying. You have same thing on these. You have 2 center mids. They're both on stay back while attacking, stay on the edge of the box, cover center on both center mids, just to prevent the counterattack. So you have a back line of 3. You have 2 in front, and then you have your wing backs acting like right mid, left mid, or like right wing, left wing. You have your cam, which is stay forward, get into box or cross. If you feel like the stay forward is making it too aggressive, then just put it on default. It's kind of up to you. Some people don't like it. They say that's too far forward. I like it, so I leave it stay forward, but some people don't, so just put it on default. And then both strikers are going to be stay central, get in behind on both of them. Defensive, ultra defensive formation to shut off the game is the 5-2-2-1, the Bayern Leverkusen one. I love this formation. I'm going to keep it in rotation for as long as I can, because I really enjoy this formation, and it really helps me shut off any leads, prevent any goals, and I just get to shut out the game, you know. 5-2-2-1. Now it is a little counterintuitive because I do have pressure on heavy touch, but I have that because most of the time they're pressing you and then they're holding sprint whenever they do steal the ball. So when they're holding sprint, you end up pressing them, and then you take the ball right away. So let's say you have the ball, they steal it from you, and then they start sprinting, you steal it immediately right back, and you have the ball. So that's why I have it. Now if you don't like pressure on heavy touch, then just switch it to balance. I like pressure on heavy touch just to confuse them, because they're going to be like, what the heck is going on, because I'm pressing them while they're pressing me, and they don't know what's going on. It really confuses people. I love it. Width 30, depth 44, both consoles, leave it there. Slow build up, direct passing, leave it there. Width 33 to be very narrow in the midfield area, but your wing backs are going to be wide. Pressure on box 7. This is the only thing you can change besides the pressure on heavy touch. You could drop it to 4. I just like shutting off the leads, but I like scoring. I like making them rage quit. That's just me. So that's why I have it on 7, because I still want to score. I don't want to just sit back deep and park the bus. I'm just going to actually try to outscore my opponent still. Instructions, goalie, nothing. Excuse me, my voice cracked. 3 center backs, stay back. Right wing back is join the attack overlap, so he'll be more like a right winger. This is Frimpong in Bayer Leverkusen. He's always darting forward, making those extra runs. That's why, and it works in EAFC too, because they're not expecting your wing backs to be, one of them to be flying forward and the other one to be more balanced. So your left wing back, which will be like Grimaldo type of player, he's on balance overlap. Sorry, my leg fell asleep, guys. Balance overlap. Your left center mid will be your box-to-box center mid, so he's cut passing lanes, balance attack, deep line playmaker, cover center on your left center mid, so he'll be joining in on the attack, giving some extra support. Your right CDM is going to be cut passing lanes, stay back while attacking, deep line playmaker, cover center, so he's going to be more of your defensive-minded player, so he's just going to sit deep, try to steal the ball, and try to send some through balls. This is your Granit Xhaka from Bayer Leverkusen, so just sending those long ping passes, being like a deep line number 6. Your right cam will be on comeback on defense. That is it, so just leave him on default. Your left cam will be comeback on defense, get into the box or cross, free roam. So with the free roam instruction, he does drift into the middle sometimes, so he acts like a center cam, which is very helpful whenever you are building up, because he gets the freedom to go anywhere he needs to go, to be able to send through balls or just give an outlet passing option whenever you are getting pressed. And with the comeback on defense, you are going to defend in a 5-4-1, but whenever they do join in on the attack, you'll be defending in a back 3, 1 center mid. You have a box-to-box center mid, left wing back, which will be like a left winger or like a left mid. Your right wing back will be like a right winger. This will be more like a cam, like a right cam, central cam, and then your main striker is your target player. So the reason why he's on target player, so when you send him the ball, he'll get the ball on feet. Once he gets the ball at feet, you can kind of send it to a through ball, or you can send it back to one of your center mids, so they can send it to a through ball for your right wing back or like your left wing back, for example. All right, and I'm almost done. I know it's a lot. 4-4-2 is this formation. Is the same thing as last week, so just copy it as is. You can kind of pause the video as I'm going through it. I'm not going to go into too much detail over this because I already go over it every single week. I really don't change it. This is probably the best formation to hold off a lead. I mean, not to hold off a lead, to get back into the game, to press your opponent, to try to score some goals. This is what I use. I use it maybe like once or twice a weekend league. If I have to, I will, and I usually get a goal like right away, and then after that I'll just go back into whatever formation I'm using. And because this formation is not like a 4-2-4 where your right mid and left mid are wingers, these are more like right mid, left mids. They do drop a little bit deeper, which help you out with the build up, and it helps you out press a little bit better if your opponent has the ball and they're stalling, because usually they try to stall and they try to play in the midfield area, and then if you have wingers, it's kind of hard for them to drop deep. You have to manually make them drop deep to actually try to steal the ball. No, I don't know what I changed. I'll figure it out later. I'll go through it. But yeah, those are the custom tactics and instructions I'm going to be using for this FUT Champs run. I'm going to go ahead and open up these rewards. I don't know. I was going to save them for tomorrow for winter wall cards. I don't know if I should save them for tomorrow, or should I just open them right now? I have a lot of packs. I'm just going to go ahead and open them. It is what it is. Yeah, it is what it is. I don't want to sandbag any packs. Maybe tomorrow I'll try to open up some other packs. So first one, we got England, right back, Trent. Yeah, that's Trent. Let's see if we get anything else. No, not a double walkout. That's fine. But yeah, let me know down below too if you guys have any other tactics you guys want me to recreate. I still have a list full of tactics that I need to work on. I have like West Ham, for example. I have the old Man United tactics that I need to work on. Let me send these to the trade pile. I have the old Man United tactics I need to work on. Who else? Some guy requested a Tottenham one. I'll probably do that too. The Tottenham one is going to be very vulnerable. It's going to be a very high line, just letting you guys know. Let's go with this mega pack. What else am I working on? Next week I'll be back to the authentic tactics. This week I had to do a little bit of the meta tactics because I just haven't had too much time to actually record gameplay this week. Got those holiday hours at work, you know, so I've been kind of working longer shifts. So I've been trying to play tactics that I already know, and I don't have to start from scratch, if that makes sense. Because once I have to start from scratch, that's where it's like it gets a little difficult, because I have to study the tactics, see if something works, if it's good, if it's not, use it in the higher divisions. Sometimes they don't work in the higher divisions, so I have to switch it up. Like the Barca tactic, for example, I couldn't play slow build up possession, because once I was in the elite division playing with that formation, I was getting wrecked. I couldn't attack at all. Like I could, but it was so slow and people play so fast up there. I couldn't keep going, you know. So I just had to change it up. I had to make it wait. All I got was a Smalling from that. Yeah, this is why I don't know. This is why I don't record the rewards, because these rewards are chalked. Is that all I got? I think no team of the week or anything like that. I probably should have waited, right? Oh, I got a Mendy. He's probably worth something. Let's see if I got any duplicates that are good. Hold on, let me send these 82s up there real quick, because I need to sell those. Everything else I really don't care about. Did I get anything else? No, just a whole bunch of 83s. Well, that was terrible. But I'll catch you guys on the next one. Hit that like and hit that subscribe button. Peace.